Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. Happy Friday. No Friday afternoon stream today. Didn't get a chance. But we're going to get in a Friday night stream. And following the news yesterday, of course, if you're in the UK, you may have heard it if you're interested in aviation. I think it technically is my closest airport as the crow flies. Robin Hood Doncaster Sheffield Airport. It had a whole host of names when it opened. Has been given a second lease of life, lease being the operative word, as the council have now signed a new lease for, I think it's 125 years, meaning they're now hoping to find an operator to take on the airport with the hope of getting it reopened. Which is what everyone in this particular part of the world has wanted. So I thought tonight this would be a great chance to revisit Doncaster, Sheffield, Robin, Sherwood, Forest, Hood Airways, whatever they want to call it. And revisit that airport with a historic route that Wizz Air actually used to fly. So we are pretty in pink tonight. We are Wizz Air, also gives us a chance to fly the IAE variant of the Fenix A320 as well. So this was a route that they took over from Flybe when sadly they passed on, and they took the route Jersey to Doncaster, and that's the route we're going to be flying tonight. Now, interestingly enough, of course, it's going to be a bit weird as we get to Doncaster, because there's no METAR or anything like that. So I'm going to have to maybe look at the Windy app and just guess. Use a nearby weather station. I think the nearest one is it's probably Sheffield. There is a weather centre at Sheffield, and I think that's based on the Northern General Hospital because of the air ambulance. But we'll have a look once we're en route. But yeah, a nice chilled out stream. We're live on VATSIM, of course, and I've just realised the opening credits say that I'm just grabbing some food. I'll be back soon. Thank you for the 40k subs though. That is indeed true. I'll just get rid of that. I don't know why it's saying that. Go away. Right, so welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out as always to our channel members joining us. Hey James, the legend himself, Dark Fury is here. Dark Fury, of course, even closer to Doncaster than I am. Milky Boy, Lightspeed, DC, 4 streams in a week. Back to the good old days. Yeah, it feels like it. I'm definitely tired though. Definitely gonna be ready for a drink after this. Tony, Glyn as well. Hey Barbwell, good day, good Saturday morning to you, Barbwell. Good to see you. Dark says, you know, TUI will be there once it reopens. Well, I hope so. I hope they get everyone in there. I just hope they keep the landing fees much lower before. We know there was a whole political thing going on. And hopefully that won't be the case this time. And they'll just actually be able to get aircraft in there, get passengers through the doors, get the low-cost carriers in there and make a success of it. Learn the lessons from the past. Good evening to Fruitbat, Jayhog and ATC Swedes in the house as well. Welcome to everyone watching over on Twitch and everybody else in the chat. So let's have a look at our operational flight plan. We'll go through all of this, and yeah, let's just trying to work out why isn't my tablet showing. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Oh, there we are. Some technical issues tonight, so apologies. Right, so there's the flight plan. Just over 13.5 tons. Short runway. We'll see what we get out. Ooh, the shear rate's just twigged my attention. Max shear rate 9.1, so that could be interesting. Do you know what? I'm going to just check and see what my turbulence setting is set to. It's not in there, is it? Where's turbulence setting? Is that on assistance options? Is it piloting? Systems? Is it failures, damage? Where's the turbulence setting? Is it user experience? Alright guys, where do we find it? Piloting? Ah, turbulence. Oh, it is set to low. That's fine. I think that's what it's meant to be set to. Okay. Just because a shear rate of 9.1, you'd probably feel a bit of chop there. So, so that's it. Eurotexan asks, what was the political issues? I'm going to let Dark Fury answer that question while I set the flight up. Christoph, good evening. Chris Hogg, good evening to you as well. Right, so our alternate is up at Leeds, which is where Wizz shifted all their aircraft focus. Wizz Air had a base at Doncaster, and obviously when they were closing it, they shifted the aircraft to Leeds Bradford and opened up lots of new routes there. They could have been Doncaster's, but wasn't to be. A nice trip wind of 26, so that's good. 324 miles. Flight level 360 is the plan. Plug fuel 4.2, CNR 1.6. Yeah, it's not far up to Leeds. No terrain on our flight today, so that's not a problem. Interesting that I have got some sort of weather just there. We've got a takeoff alternate as well for London Heathrow. I'm not quite sure why we've got that. The weather was actually quite poor here in Jersey a little bit a few hours ago. Dark Fury, ask you. So Eurotexan was just asking, what was the reason Doncaster Airport closed? What was all the politics behind it? I said you'd be in a good place to answer that question, Dark. So I'm going to hand that over to you while we fly. Lulu, good evening to you. So runway 02, light tailwind. Looking at that, just. I think we've got more or less a crosswind from what I can see, what weather is available to us. Yeah, funnily enough, I have got some METAR there. What date was that for? That is a very old METAR, I think. I think that's a very old METAR. Because it's not the 30th of the month. That must just be... We may have to just disregard that. Forget that. Leeds Bradford is probably more likely. Then again, Leeds has its own climate. So I do think... I will check the Windy app once we get going and we'll get information off there. Flight route looks fine. What weather have we got? A bit of a jet stream behind us. And a bit of turbulence pretty much all the way through the flight. So I'm going to tell the cabin crew it might be not the smoothest ride they've ever encountered. So in terms of what we're going to be doing, Jersey, increased bird activity. Yeah, okay. Stand 32 is closed. I've no idea where we've parked actually. I should probably check that. And Doncaster, yeah, we're not going to get much in the way of no times from a closed airport, are we? So what we're going to take is we'll take 4.5 tons. That should be fine. The weather is fine at Donny. I have checked. I looked out the window. I can pretty much see their airspace from where I am. P57 code says the politics behind Doncaster's demise is far too much for here. It is quite political indeed. A quick Google search for anyone who wants to really get into it might yield good results for you. Yeah, so 4.5 tons of fuel. Let's have a look at the charts and see what we're doing. I think we're on stand 12. So that's going to be... We've got ATC here, so it's going to be Juliet and Alpha. Definitely a full-length departure, holding Alpha 1 or Golf, depending on where they want us. So that taxi is straightforward. No single-engine taxi, not really long enough. We're expecting the Aust 1 Charlie departure then. Let's have a quick look at this. Straight out, right turn, speed constraint 210, so we'll check the characteristic speeds, but I would imagine that'll be a flaps 1, and we'll fly at S speed. Right hand turn, MSA 1900, we've got a VOR Jersey there, which we'll throw in the box as well. We've also got Alderney NDB, which, you know, if we need it for whatever reason, it's always worth popping in the box, just in case. What we've got, transition altitude is 5,000 feet. When instructed, contact Jersey Control after when instructed, that's fine. So no auto switching for us today. I think that's about it. Okay, let's go find our aircraft and get inside. So yes, a lovely Wizz Air with the cigar-shaped engines, the IAEs for us tonight. So just telling the ground... It sounds a bit windy actually, I just hear that. P57 says the wind down here 28 knots from west southwest. Have you got a weather station in your room? Yeah, landing 20 is definitely landing runway 20 is preferred. If I could get in on runway 02, it was just going to be a bit quicker for us. We'll see. We'll see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm just telling the ground that I want 5.5 tons of fuel, and hopefully then GSX will spring to life and behave. Let's check that out. See if it's going to do its thing. Oh, that looks good. Wonderful. There they all are. Alright, first things first, let's grab the ATIS. What frequency are we on for that? It is 13468.
Feet, temperature +8, dew point +5, QNH1019, QFE1010, acknowledge receipt of information hotel, and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Just get the first half of that for the weather then.
Jersey Information Hotel, time 1950 Zulu, runway in use 26, transition level flight level 60, surface wind 310 degrees 16 knots, varying between 280 and 340 degrees, visibility 10 kilometers or more, fuel at 4,000 feet, temperature +8, dew point +5, QNH1019, QFE1010.
Okay, so that's everything we need to get our aircraft set up. Okay, so usual stuff, we're on external power. Packs are off, HIPU's off, all the pumps are off, seatbelt signs are off. Spoilers, flaps, parking brakes, squawking 2000, IQ pressure is not yet in the green. Let's see if the baggage handlers fix that for us. QNH then is 1019, audio control panel. We're on Unicom. We don't need to be on Unicom actually, so we'll just come off of that. Guard frequency should be being monitored. 1215, yeah, should turn that up. They're fine, switcher panel's fine, thrust levers, they're okay as well. QNH up here, 1019, get the constraints on. Initial climb out is going to be 5,000, I think. Did we grab that off the chart? Just give me one sec. Yeah, 5,000. Okay. So, that's all that set up. Let's look at setting up the box then. Squawk Ident says, evening, used to work at the airport, want to fly there too. We're good to see it open again if it finally does. They just need an operator now. That's, well, what was it they said? They said they were going to try and announce an operator in, when was it? In the springtime, so we're not that far away, are we? Okay, so IRS. Got 3 now, greens, aircraft status. I forgot to update the AirX cycle again. I'm 2 days out of date. Forgive me for that. Okay, let's do our init request. So, Wizz Air UK today. Wizz UK. 34 Alpha Mike, of course, the channel default call sign. I have no idea what Wizz Air's cost index actually is, so we've just plumped for 30 in there. 32336 for the Tropo. Do our wind request. IRS in it. 49123 north to 116 west. They're all close enough in agreement as well. Stand 12. Oh, James, is it 7 for Wizz Air? Oh, that's higher than EasyJet. Cruising 360, temperature 49. Okay, departing off 26. Orest 1 Charlie. and then at Donny. So if I can get in on 02, I will, just for quickness. 20 is the one that they usually prefer to land on. Now I have to choose the correct one, because where ILS Yankee is for Cat D aircraft. So 02. And what star have we got? Have we even got stars still? I'm surprised these are still in the database, actually. Oops. Trent 1 Delta. Via the Fenix NDB. If we just go Novia, then we can get lined up a little bit sooner as well. So we've got 324 miles on the OFP, 325 miles in the box. That's fine. Okay, so for departure, we want the JSY. Yeah, that's fine. Get the Alderney NDB as well. Onto our init B page then. Okie dokie, so 05855.7. No, 57.7. Read it properly. And 058 CFG is 32.3. Fuel for the alternate up to Leeds 1. Oh, actually, the alternate's not even that much. CNR's 1.6. Alternate, we'll go with 0.8. And we've told the ground crew to load 4.5 tons. See what the box says. Squawk ident, all that stuff in the hangar. Oh my god, I just think of the money. I just think of the money of all that equipment sat there. 4.7. Yeah, I probably overcooked the alternate, to be fair, but 4.5 is going to be fine. We just update the alternate figures, and then you'll probably find, yeah, we're bang on. That gives us a takeoff weight then of 62 tons. And CFG for departure is 31.2. Okay, takeoff performance calculations then. Organ, is the demo mode of FlySmart takeoff and landing accurate enough for the sim? And not really, Organ, because the demo version of FlySmart only limits you to one airport, I think, as far as I remember. Or it might be two.
Passengers bus is coming.
Right, what we're doing? We're departing off 26. It is dry here. Flaps. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll try flaps 1. No need to force toggle. Anti-ice will be... Oh, did anyone get the temperature? It's 8 degrees. Anti-ice will be on. Packs will be off. Takeoff weight 62. And... Oh, what's happened there? Go away. Have to put it all back in again now. And the CFG 31.2. No intersection departure, full length. Oh, we can do it. So I'm just looking there. We've got clean speed of 185, according to that. The box has got 187. Sorry, clean speed is 204. That's fine, actually. You know, that works for us. Because remember, we've got a takeoff constraint of 210 knots, so we'll just pre-select clean speed. No point climbing faster than we, flying faster than we're allowed. And burning extra fuel. So let's get those in. 130. 135 136 for laps 1, flex 50, yeah, short runway, so it's always going to be a low flex. Okay, and let's have a look then at let's just have a look at thrust acceleration 1274, 1274. That's a bit weird. I think that's a typo. I think that should also be 1274. To be fair, 1272 for the sake of 2 feet. I'm not going to argue. So, standard engine out procedure. Yeah, there's no terrain around. So straight out, 1800 feet, and go to Shark. The waypoints around Jersey just crazily. We've got Shark, Scary. So all I'm going to do is Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. Takeoff track is 262. Pop that 15 miles out. Pressing the wrong button there. Try again. There we are. And then Shark. One 9 miles away. Take up the hold 085. Right turns. And then from Shark back into Jersey. What's our takeoff weight? 62. Yeah, we'll get back in. That'll be alright. We're below the max landing weight. It's always a bit of a danger, you know, if we've got to get back in. You're never going to be too heavy taking off from Jersey because you've not got a lot of runway to play with, but even so. So, new destination, Echo Golf, Juliet Juliet. Arrival 26. No star. I don't think Shark's one of the Veers, is it? No, but Jersey 1. Actually, no Veer. No Veer. Right, let's just check out what that looks like. Straight out, enter the hold, and there's the arrival back in. Lovely. Right, I'll have to contact ATC now and check everything's all good. So, frequency is 11944. Approach is on this line as well, so that's good. Right, let's give him a shout. What information have we got? Hotel. Jersey Tower, good evening. Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, stand 12, Type A320. Information hotel requesting IFR clearance to Doncaster.
Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, good evening to you. Going to Doncaster via the Oris departure, you're going to need an odd flight level. Can I offer you 350 or 370?
We'll be able to take 370, please, for Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike.
Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, thank you. Flight plan's been amended. Flight level 370, cleared Doncaster. Oris 1 Charlie departure, squawk 1231.
Cleared by the Oris 1 Charlie departure, squawk 1231. Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike.
Easy 60, Delta Charlie, request push and start.
Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, your readback is correct. When you're ready, call for push and start.
Roger, Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike. Yeah, landing mission. I use SimSmart
EG62
for
Charlie,
the.
push
Hang on,
and
we get rid of
start is
that.
approved.
Use SimSmart for the engine out information, which is very accurate for Europe, and also the thrust reduction acceleration values, which again are very accurate based on noise abatement 1 or 2 procedures. So yeah, that's essentially why we're using it. Obviously we don't use the performance data calculations because it's for a NEO aircraft, but we're not in NEO. Absolutely not in NEO today, in IAE. Okay, get the squawking 1231. That's all set, and the box is exactly set up for the clearance they've just given us. So let's brief it then. So starting with the just quick cap. What's the weather? 31016. So yeah, probably going to feel that from the right as we depart. Threats then to be aware of. We've already spoken about the taxi, where we're going, what we're doing with that. We've already spoken about the departure, first turn to the right, noise abatement 2, etc. That max speed is 210 knots, so we are going to pre-select clean speed, which is 204. I'll just pop that in there. That's done. So threats and error management. Any threats then with Jersey? Well, we know we've got a short runway. That's always a little bit of a threat. There's no terrain around, nothing like that. A little bit of wind from the right on this short runway as well, so be aware of that. But yeah, no, I think that's the short runway is probably just the biggest threat that's going to concern us for our departure today. MSA 1,900 feet, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward getting out of Jersey. A lot more straightforward getting out than it is getting in to Jersey. So with that, let's get that APU started up, and we'll look to get going. Mr. Blue, will I try the Innobuild A320 when it comes out? Yeah, absolutely. Got to have a bash, see what that's like. Right, company message come through. Was that our final load sheet? Takeoff weight 62. Perfect, that's what we planned. And takeoff weight is 30.6 CFG. That's fine. So runways like Jersey, which are very small, you would probably get a regulated takeoff weight here, which is again something that you, if we were in the NEO aircraft, we'd be able to show that. So, for example, if we just got the Meta here, put a wet runway on there as well, threw in a takeoff weight of, I don't know, 68 tons. Just select all of this. This probably, particularly if we did like a flex config 1, it will probably tell us that we're not allowed to do that. Yeah, there you go. So you get regulated. That's what SimSmart will give you that sadly the Fenix app doesn't give you just yet. Again, you can't use this in the Fenix. This is only for the fly-by-wire the A320 Neo. So it would work with the Innobuild A320 Neo when it comes out, but you would get a regulated takeoff weight. So there, our regulated takeoff weight is 65.5 tons. That would be if we were flying a Neo variant, but we're not today. APU is up and running. Excellent. No turns below 900 feet as well. Should roll that into our scans, but again, that's our departure takes us straight out, so that is fine. Right, so let's get these on. External power disconnected. APU's been running long enough to get the bleed on now without throwing fumes into the cabin, and I think we're pretty much good to go. So, that's my checklist gone. Aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 4.5 tons. Seatbelt signs are on. ADIRS 39 green. Barra FQNH 1019. Set cross checked 280 feet. And get one of the packs on as well. Right. Come on then, GSX. Let's see if you can give us a decent pushback tonight.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Excellent. I probably won't try the Inable's A300 whilst it's still in beta. I'll wait until wait until it's fully functional.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Team Simple, do you mean the screen that's normally down here, which someone seems to have stolen from the Wizz Air aircraft? The CPDLC screens. DCDU is its proper acronym.
Locking gear.
Right, back on tower frequency. Tower Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike, stand 12 ready for push and start.
Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike, push and start is approved. Face west, call for taxi.
Face west and call for taxi, Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, before start, check this in. So parking brake is on. Takeoff date has been confirmed. Windows are
Easy 62
closed.
Delta Charlie, report ready for departure.
EFB is on flight
Release
mode.
parking brakes.
Doors are closed. Not yet armed. Beacon light is on. Parking brakes released.
Easy 60 Delta
Commencing
Charlie, ready
push.
for departure.
All engines clear.
Easy 62 Delta Charlie, surface winds 31016 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Header was selected to
Clear for
ignition
takeoff,
and
Easy
starting
60
engine
Delta
1.
Charlie.
Hey, Dark, is that Glyn on tower? I recognise the voice. I thought it must be him.
Tower Easy 632, can you still online?
Easy 632, yeah, it looks like you've gone straight through the the terminal and sit in between stands 1 and 3.
Oh, that sounds tragic.
Yeah, this thing's crashed, mate. I'll have to sign off. It's gone crazy. Thanks for the service, mate. Catch you again.
No worries, Sean, see you again soon, buddy.
Bye-bye for now, Easy 632, bye.
Jersey Airport is now closed until further notice.
Jersey Tower, Blue Island 2264, ready for taxi.
Blue Island 2264 by Juliet and Alpha, taxi hold point Alpha 1, runway 26, QNH 1019.
Set parking brakes.
And parking brakes set.
Runway 26, QNH 1019, Blue Island 264.
Right, engine 1 is stable. Start engine 2. God, the IEs take forever to start. Approach is online as well, so we'll get this frequency popped into the standby frequency, so we're not faffing with that later. 125205.
Tow truck
Easy
disconnected.
62 Delta Charlie, contact Jersey Control 125.205. You have a good flight, bye-bye.
Right is clear.
Jersey Control 125.25, Easy 60 Delta Charlie.
Still waiting for number 2.
Jersey, hello again, Flight Cow 04. We are ready for taxi, score 3601. Just confirm the clearances remaining valid from before.
And
Hotel
engine 2 is
04, yeah,
available.
you're still on the omnidirectional departure direct to Golf Uniform Romeo, not above 2,000 feet. Did you say you was ready for taxi?
AFM, flight Cal 04.
Flight Cal 04, that's not a problem.
Right,
Via
that's
Alpha,
awesome.
taxi hold point Golf,
APU
runway 26,
off,
QNH, well,
spoilers,
1019.
rudder, flaps,
Flight Alpha, taxi hold point Golf, flight Cal 04, QNH 1019.
trim. After start checklist, anti-ice is on engines. Ecom status checked. Pitch trim 30.6, rudder neutral. Little flight control check then, as it's not a long taxi, so full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder full right, rudder full left, and neutral. And Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike is ready for taxi.
Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, via Juliet and Alpha, taxi hold point Alpha 1, runway 26, QNH 1019.
Juliet Alpha, hold Alpha 1, runway 26, QNH 1019, Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike. And of course the master caution lights up. Alright, taxi lights are on, and we're rolling. Alright, so no LMCs, engine out procedure standard 1700 feet is the push to level off and accelerate. Hold at Shark 3000 feet above MSA. And departure is straight out, noise abatement 2, right hand turn, no turns below 900. I've got pre-selected speed 206, clean speed until we've passed the first waypoint, and then I'll push the accelerator away as normal. Aircraft should be clean, and our initial climb's 5,000.
Blue Island 2264, report ready for departure.
Okay, we'll be on code Blue Island 2264.
Blue Island 2264, my apologies, had an audio problem there. Just repeat your last message.
Just the code, so like your previous Blue Island 2264.
Okay, taxi checklist, flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1, FMA, climb nav blue 152.5.
Flight Cal 04, report ready for departure.
Okay, flight
Radar
Cal 04.
predictive wind shear is on, ECAM memo, just waiting for the cabin crew. EFB is stowed and disconnected. Hey David, good to see you. Wasp late to the party? Nah mate, not yet.
And flight Cal 04, ready for departure.
Flight Cal 04, surface winds 31016 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
26 is clear takeoff, flight Cal 04.
So we're just waiting for the cabin crew to tell me they're ready. Visibility here in Jersey earlier today was down to about 550 meters, which is getting to the point where you can't really land here. I can't remember if you can auto land here in Jersey. I can't remember what their ILS capabilities are.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
That's wonderful.
Jersey Tower, Shuttle 15 Bravo.
Shuttle 15 Bravo, my apologies, I'm back in the world of audio. Pass your message.
Yeah, sorry, just Riverbank West Pushback start, Shuttle 15 Bravo.
Shuttle 15 Bravo, my apologies. Push and start is approved. Face west, call for taxi.
Face west.
I don't think Jersey's got auto land capability. I don't know. I want to have a look now.
Blue Island 2264, ready for departure.
Blue Island 2264, line up and wait, runway 26.
Line up and wait, runway 26, Blue Island.
No, runway 26 got the... both runway 26
contact
and
Jersey Control
08 have got
125,
ILSs,
205.
but
Have a great flight.
they're only Cat 1.
Contact Jersey Control 125, just 205. We'll see you in a bit. Flight Cow 04, mate.
So their runway visual range...
All stations, India, now current, Jersey QNH 1020. Jersey QNH 1020.
I'll alter that in a moment then. Yeah, the runway visual range minimums are 550 metres here in Jersey, so... Okay, QNH has gone... pressure's gone up, that's good. Trying to work out if this is an aircraft or another nightclub. Like when we flew into Ibiza recently.
Blue Island 2264, surface winds 31015 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Blue Island 2264, thank you.
Right, we shall await our turn.
Whizgo 34 Alpha Mike, report ready for departure.
And Whizgo 3 Alpha Mike is ready.
Whizgo 34 Alpha Mike, just waiting your release from Jersey Control.
Roger, we'll enjoy the scenery. Whizgo 3 for Alpha Mike. They must have got some busy airspace they need to slot us into. Lulu says her current setup is in a million pieces.
Jersey Tower.
Been let loose with a PC build today.
Kilo, final runway 26.
November 3368 Kilo, good evening.
I'm far too lazy to build a PC.
0 hectopascals. Surface winds currently 31015 knots.
That's why I get Dark Fury to do it for me.
Clear to land 6 Kilo.
Must be some busy traffic.
Go 34 Alpha Mike after the arriving TBM 9. Line up and wait behind runway 26.
After the landing of the TBM 9, line up and wait runway 36 behind. Whizgo 34 Alpha Mike. Don't think I'll get a chance to stream over the weekend, so this will be my last stream of the week, which, to be fair, we've managed to get 4 in this week. I can't remember the last time we had 4 streams in a week, so good fun. Yeah, Yardy, I was just thinking, that's going to be a long wait for the TBM.
125.205. You have a great flight, Ollie. Bye-bye.
Looks good, though.
125.205, good evening, and we'll go, mate.
That looks a bit nose down. Oh. Oh. Is he? Surely that's going around. I should be lining up, but I want to watch. And he's in the channel.
And Shuttle 1 Bravo, 15 Bravo is ready for taxi.
Shuttle 15 Bravo via Juliet and Alpha. Taxi hold point Alpha 1, runway 26, QNH 1020.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 26 via Juliet Alpha, and QNH is now 1020, speed Shuttle 15 Bravo.
Lineup checklist, cabin secure, takeoff runway full length 26, TCAS
via Bravo and
PAX 1 and 2
hold short Bravo 2.
are off.
Bravo Juliet, the Gamma Aviation, hold short Bravo 260 kilo.
Whiskey 34 Alpha Mike, surface winds 31015 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 36, Wisco, correction, runway 26, Wisco 34 Alpha Mike. Okay, takeoff, start the chrono.
November 3368 Kilo, you can continue your taxi to the Gamma
05
Aviation.
to make sure engines are stabilised.
Taxi to Gamma, this is my first time here
So
in
take off
Jersey.
thrust.
Where's Gamma? 60 kilo.
Manflex, SRS
Oh, I
runway.
see it. Is that straight ahead on Juliet? I see it now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. End of Bravo, turn right onto Juliet, follow it all the way down, that's the Gamma Aviation.
Got it now. Thank you. 60 kilo.
100 knots. V1. Rotate. Nice wind. Positive rate, gear up. Nav.
Wisco 34
Just
Alpha
climb.
Mike, contact Jersey Control 125.205.
Autopilot 1 engaged.
You have a great flight, bye-bye.
125205, and thanks very much from usual EasyJet pilot, Wisco 34 Alpha Mike. Good night. Jersey departure, good evening, Wisco 34 Alpha Mike, passing 2,300 for 5,000, Autic 1 Charlie.
Wisco 34 Alpha Mike, Jersey Control, roger. EC62 Delta Charlie, Jersey, roger. There's no further ATC now. Continue with Unicom 122.8. Gatwick Director is online. We'd like to free call them shortly on 126.825.
Okay, flaps up, spoilers disarmed.
Was that 126825 for EC60 Delta Charlie?
Affirm.
Thank you, EC60 Delta Charlie, have a great evening.
Speed out star.
Wisco 34 Alpha Mike, climb now, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Wisco 34 Alpha Mike. Thrust climb, up climb, 190 blue, standard pressure. Lulu, no, you're right, it's runway's about 1,700 metres, so yeah, it's not much margin for error on that one. If you're going to stop, make sure you've got a damn good reason, because when you do stop, particularly in that direction, you're basically on the edge of a cliff. Which is awesome when you're coming into land that way. Dr. Magic! Hi, Dr. Nick. Hope you're doing well. Indeed, long time no see. Good to have you on board tonight. Okay, push to accelerator aware then, so we're now back on managed speed. And spoilers, flaps, gear, lights. I love that lighthouse on Alderney. Twisted Welsh TV. Can't get the belts off, not for another 2,000 feet. Pierce Miranda, am I using the mini FCU? I am indeed, yes. Correct.
Blue Island 2264, is 130 your requested level for the cruise?
Affirm, Blue Island 2264.
J-Hog, any advice on landing at Lyric? That's where we landed, was it yesterday, was it? Dark Furies talked you into going there. Go there in good weather, because there's no approaches. Create your own pilot waypoints, 9 miles out from the runway threshold. And make sure you're at 3,000 feet when you cross it. Then you'll be fine. Simulate Airlines Live. Hey mate, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. I haven't had a chance to catch your live streams for ages, but it is now the school holidays, so I know that Airliners Live are going to be on whenever they're streaming in our house. Right, that's 10,000 feet. We've got airports on the EFIS Radna page. We'll clear that out. Secondary flight plan, copy the active, and we can now climb. Cost index 0. I bet Wizz Air don't do that, but we'll just stick with that. And we're past 10,000 feet, so yeah, seatbelt signs can come off. Eyes can come off. Looks like there's nothing around.
Traffic control, very good evening. Shuttle 15.
That's Alderney Airport. Great freeware scenery if you want to check flightsim.to out.
Shuttle 15 Bravo.
By Super Spud.
Jersey Control, good evening. Climb now, flight level 130.
Climb now, flight level 130. Shuttle 15 Bravo.
Wasp, is the ignition supposed to be on when anti-ice is selected as above? No, Wasp, that is part of the IAE engine variant. So the IAE engines, whenever you've got anti-ice on, ignition is automatically selected, even if it's turned off down here. Yardie, is it school holiday? Yeah, can't you tell by the excitement in my voice? Some schools break up today, others break up next Friday, so essentially you've got 3 weeks over Easter of different school holidays, so that's always fun. P.S. Miranda, can you see the numbers on it? If you use MobiFlight, yes. If you don't, then no. You don't need Phoenix Quartz anymore. Right, we amended our planned cruise altitude as well. We're going to be going 370. Not sure why we got an odd flight level in there. Because we are technically flying eastbound. Yeah, we are flying eastbound. Just.
Whiskey 34 Alpha Mike, contact London Control, frequency 129.430. Bye-bye.
129.43 for Whiskey 34 Alpha Mike. Thanks, good night. London Control, good evening, Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike, passing flight level, correction, reaching flight level 190.
Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike, London Control, hello to you, it's the Trench 1 Delta arrival for Doncaster, climb flight level 370.
Trent 1 Delta arrival and climb flight level 370 for Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike.
Easy 62 Delta Charlie, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
First climb, open climb, 370 blue. Been given the arrival route already, that's when you know it's a short flight.
London Control, good evening. Lufthansa Cargo 8.
Oh, has anyone got the airframe on Debrief for the new Innobuilds A320 Neo?
8352, hello to you. It's the Hemel
I
1
certainly don't. I don't know if it
arrival
is.
for Birmingham.
Lee Rose, won't there be an update soon for the mini FCU and the Phoenix? I think
China
so.
Southern 674, turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, China Southern 674.
London Control, good evening. This is Speedbird 52 Yankee.
Heathrow Airport is currently on sale at Innobuilds. Indeed it is, yes. So
to lower my high.
if you want to go and purchase that, use the links in the video description or at the top of the chat. And if you do,
there's no speed restriction.
you'll also be supporting the channel as well.
160.
But good time to get Heathrow whilst it's on sale. Always a good time to get scenery when it's on sale.
Descend flight level 120.
120, Juliet 0. London, hello, this is Wizard.
Dr. Random, thank you so much for the prime
Wizard
sub.
74, hello, Tebra to Golf arrival for Gatwick, route direct to Abton, descend flight level 140.
And Amagos is there as well, good evening.
140, direct Abton and Tebra to Golf for Gatwick.
VNO, do I prefer night flying or day flying? I prefer real-time flying, so whatever that
David, 9,
happens to be.
535 Lima, report your speeds to Heathrow 119.73.
Speed to Heathrow 119.730.
Team Sybil, could we do a live stream into Gibraltar? We've not done Gibraltar for so long, so maybe
80, Speedbird 5 Juliet 0.
Speedbird 741.
maybe Gibraltar is overdue.
Flight level, which one?
Flight level 100.
We have done it a few times.
Descend flight level 100, Speedbird 741.
With the 741, can you just confirm what was the direct?
A direct to Abton.
Abton, okay, I got it with the 741, thank you.
Other Control, good evening. Shuttle 15 Bravo is with you, climbing through flight level 180.
Good on 15 Bravo, under control, hello. Rocksock 1 hotel arrival for Heathrow. You can redirect to Hazel, climb flight level 230.
Connor, I don't use DX12, no, I'm still on
1230,
traditional DX11. Dark Fury Vega needs another try. You've got me flying somewhere else before that, Dark. Where was it again that you purchased yesterday?
District 1 Golf descending to Kidley.
EG 3 Tango Alpha, hello. District 1 Golf arrival, score 2050.
2050 the match number tonight, and District 1 Golf, EG 3 Tango Alpha.
Alpine 18 Quebec Golf, climb flight level 270.
Climb level 270, Alpine 18 Quebec Golf.
Speedbird 5 Juliet Sierra, be flight level 80 by Biggin.
80 by Biggin, Speedbird 5 Juliet Sierra.
London sounds busy tonight.
Speedbird 350, start level 340.
Speedbird 310 London control, hello to you. Logan 2 hotel arrival for Heathrow. Speed now Mach decimal 79 or greater.
Logan 2 hotel, speed Mach 79, Speedbird 310.
Oh, that was it. Unalaska. What a crazy name for an airport.
Ryanair 73 Charlie Kilo, hello. Hemel 1 Bravo arrival for Birmingham.
Hemel 1 Bravo for Birmingham, Ryanair 73 Charlie Kilo.
Channel 35, correction 1517, hello to you, sir. Redirect to Hardy.
Look at the tailwind we've got. Finally, a tailwind in our favour.
Direct to Hardy, level 370, channel 455.
Speedbird 5 Juliet Sierra, report speed to Heathrow 119.730.
Speed 119.730, 5 Juliet Sierra, bye.
Right. China Southern 674, climb flight level 370, route direct Coxey.
China Southern, that sounds like they've had a long journey. Hey Da Vinci, good to see you.
And flight level again first, please, China Southern 674.
Flight level 370.
Flight level 370, China Southern 674.
Speedbird 276, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80.
So it's obviously not the longest
Speedbird 5 Yankee, good effort, descend now flight level 80.
flight, this one.
Descend 80, speed of passing.
Quick look at the charts.
7, flight level 360.
Trent 1 Delta
Nathan
arrival.
527, hello. Logan 2 hotel arrival for Heathrow. Speed now Mach decimal 76. You are number 2 in traffic.
So I think we're going to be runway 20 given the winds that are there.
527. Speedbird 310
Finley
when ready,
NDB,
descend
and then
flight level
it's
250 by Logan. On
the teardrop
conversion, your
arrival,
speed
isn't it?
300 knots or greater.
Descent flight level 250 by Logan, speed 250 on conversion or greater, speedbird 310.
Just check the speed, so 250 the level, your speed 300 or greater.
My apologies, down to 250, speed is 300 or greater on conversion, speedbird 310.
London Control, good evening, Blue Island 2264, ready for Alpha 130.
Okay, 271 to Delta Station calling, got outside my airspace, so continue with Unicom, break, Blue Island 2264, London
We
Control.
might just have to vector ourselves in, because I doubt there's going to be any air traffic control tower there.
Come on, Bravo for Brum, Blue Island 2264.
Evening, you won't.
741, descend flight level 80,
Flight level 80, speedbird 741.
Alpine 18 Quebec Golf, resume main navigation.
And Dan, member for 18 months, far too long.
Navigation director upload, east for correction, Alpine 1 at Quebec Golf.
You love us, Dan.
527, when ready, descend flight level 250, on conversion, speed 280 knots.
So what we got?
250 on conversion, 250 knots, Canadian at 527.
Just check the speed, 270 knots.
270, Canadian 527.
Yeah, I think
741, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
the plan will be fly outbound from Finningley.
Speedbird 741, contact Heathrow 119.730.
If they take us straight there. If not,
119.1.
then we can make right-hand traffic.
I'm going to send it to you. Repeat frequency again. Was it 122.8 Uniform?
Platform altitude 2,500 feet.
Easy 83 Tango
So-
Alpha, maintain flight level 150 on reaching.
Looks pretty straightforward. Off-world, are we landing from the north? We will be doing, yes.
119.730, bye-bye.
Director 19730, have a wonderful weekend.
I don't think that DME Arc Lulu is going to be in the box for us.
London Control, Speedbird 967, flight level 360.
2967, hello to you, Logan 2 Hotel.
I'd have to
arrival
manually
for
fly
Heathrow.
that.
When you're ready, descend flight level 250.
Logan 2 Hotel down to flight level 250, Speedbird 967.
Alpine 18 Quebec Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8 for Alpine 1 at Quebec Golf. Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye. Lufthansa Cargo 8352, route direct to Hemel, descend flight level 220.
But yeah, no, I think we're going to make the teardrop arrival. And that'll work for us.
Speedbird 276, contact Gatwick Director
Well, the Isle of Wight down there.
126.825, bye-bye.
Southampton Airport will probably be somewhere close.
Goodbye, thank you. Bye-bye. China Southern 674, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, thank you, bye-bye, China Southern 674.
Hey, Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike, route direct Hemel.
Direct Hemel for Wizgo 34 Alpha Mike.
Maybe further descent with a suffer.
With S74 to stand by for that, I'll give you that in about 10 miles. Stephen 310, descend flight level 16, right?
Descent flight level 160, speedbird 310.
Scandinavian 527,
There's
descend
Southampton.
flight level 16, right?
Descent level 160, scan 527.
Yeah, so the plan will be we'll do the start and then we, unless there's ATC around, we will we'll just fly the teardrop approach. We could build up a 12-mile DME arc, but that just sounds like hard work.
London côté Visual 22 Romeo Hotel,
Was that 22 Romeo Hotel under control? Hello to you. Hemel 1 Bravo arrival.
Lulu, exactly. No one wants to be hand flying a DME arc in an airliner.
Sorry, say again.
Was that 22 Romeo Hotel? Hemel 1 Echo, correction. Hemel 1 Bravo arrival.
That's Cessna. That's Cessna stuff. Right, we're not actually going to be at the top of our cruise for very long. In fact, I'm not even sure we're going to make it.
Easy 73, correction, Ryanair 73, disregard.
Well, we might do.
74, route directed
We've got We've got probably about 40
Zero,
miles
two,
at 37,000 feet before we
Kilo
work our way
15
back down
Bravo,
again.
when you are ready, descend flight level 130 level by Hazel.
So our flight plan is all set up and looking fine.
Descend
I'm
flight level
just looking at
130 by
our
Hazel, shuttle 15 Bravo.
speeds that are in there. They all look fine. Radna page,
Descend flight level 160.
FNY.
Flight level 160, speedbird 967.
Copy active flight plan.
Air France 4041, good evening. Air France 4041, London Control, Pontoise.
So if there is anyone that can get a... I don't think I'm going to be able to get any meta for Donny because it doesn't exist anymore, does it? Just having a quick look. Yeah, no meta are available. What we could do then is, I think this is still available.
With 740, descend flight level 8, sir.
80, business support.
Right now, 73 Charlie Kilo, when ready, descend flight level 220 level by Hemel, route direct Hemel.
So I think the Sheffield weather station's still available. It's probably the closest one. That's Macall Cruise. TCAS set that to below.
1517, descend flight level 260 to be level by Hardy.
Descend level 260 by Hardy, channel 555.
Fuel matches up, that's fine.
Charlie with you, climbing through 3000 on the Lambda 16 mic.
No failures.
Charlie, London Control, hello, climb down.
Overhead panel looks good.
20.
Flight level 220, Logan 26 Charlie.
Lufthansa Cargo 8352, unfortunately, let's do this. I'm going to bridge the gap instead. Lufthansa Cargo 8352, descend flight level 170.
Descend to 170 on Lufthansa Cargo 8352.
EGSY. So, is that still Sheffield?
For 5 minutes.
Because we've either got the choice of, what is it, East Midlands, Leeds, Bradford.
Sorry, Blue Island 2264, sorry, say again.
Requesting output for 5
We still have a Sheffield weather station.
Report back.
Okay.
So Doncaster is there, which doesn't exist.
Cargo 8352, route direct to Harley,
Netherthorpe doesn't give one,
November.
but Sheffield does. So that's not too far away. Yeah, that's right.
Beaver 310, descend flight level 80, speed now 270 knots or greater.
So I'm going to use this one on screen from the Windy app. So 280
Was there 74, contact Heathrow, contact Gatwick Director. I'll try again. Gatwick Director 126.825. Bye bye.
126.825 with us on 4 bye.
Bye. Easy 83 Tango Alpha, descend flight level 80.
So where's it gone?
Level 80, the 83 Tango.
QNH 1018. Sheffield City Heliport, which is not the airport anymore, but it's the weather station at, I think it's actually based at the museum, Western Park Museum, for anyone who knows it.
Direct to Hardy, climb flight level 250.
Temperature 6.
Air France climb
280 at 8.
And Air France 4041, route direct to Hardy.
And I think that's the lot.
Air France.
With recent rain.
Air France 4041, route direct Hardy.
Air France 4041, direct Hardy. London, good evening, Flyer 1 Romeo Papa, level of 90. Flyer 1 Romeo Papa, thank you, maintain flight level 90
Minimum is 226.
from Jacko. Actually, you can reach direct Jacko, and then from Jacko you cleared the Lavno 1 Juliet transition.
And it's a mega long runway at Donny, so...
Okay, Jack's direct from Jacko.
Config 3.
Lavno 1 Juliet transition.
I know, I'm confident that that's going to be
Gather
fine.
David 527, descend flight level 90.
7 flight level 90, scan 527.
Logan 26 Charlie, redirect to Potton.
That's interesting.
Direct Potton, Logan 26 Charlie.
That's very interesting.
One of the controls, Speedbird 465 Mike. Sorry about the off-track course.
That's concerning.
Spanish control sent me one way and I was on Unicom. Coming back in with you. We're currently, obviously, with flight level 380.
Auto brake seems to have failed.
Sounds like real world. Right, you can reach direct to Hazel, sir. Direct Hazel.
Redirect Hazel for Speedbird 465 Mike.
Lufthansa Cargo 2, correction,
How very strange.
descend flight level 90.
10 flight level 9 over Lufthansa Cargo 352.
Ryder 73 Charlie Kilo, descend flight level 170.
Not that we need it, but would have been
David
nice.
310, check for speed with Heathrow 119.730, bye-bye.
We'll check the speed with Heathrow 1973, speed of 0. Thanks for help here.
Right. David 967, descend flight level 140.
140, Speedbird 967.
Flyer 1 Romeo Papa, route direct to Ravsa. Route to Ravsa, Flyer 1 Romeo Papa.
London Control, good evening. Easy 6 for Victor, flight level 150, leaving Kidley.
Easy 61 Uniform Victor, roger, maintain flight level 150.
Maintaining 150, easy 6 for Victor.
Chanex 1517, contact Paris 128.105.
128
I'm just going through my charts, my manuals now. If the auto brake function...
Logan 26 Charlie.
Max landing capabilities Cat 3 single.
Flight
Okay.
level 200 for me, please.
Stop climb level, flight level 200, Logan 26 Charlie.
Before takeoff, yeah, that doesn't matter.
Lufthansa Cargo 8352, contact Birmingham radar 123980, bye-bye.
12398 over Lufthansa Cargo 8352, bye-bye.
Well, there's nothing in the mail about it, not that that actually matters to us now that we're airborne, but always worth checking. Interesting.
Whiskey 34 Alpha Mike, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122 decimal out, let's go 34 Alpha Mike, good night.
Bye, easy 83 Tango Alpha, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
126.825, good night. See you now.
Bye-bye. Scandinavian 527, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Alright, let's have a look at the arrival and see how we're going to fly this. So, got the charts up and let's brief it. Okay, so first thing to note is that it's a really long runway, so the winds are pretty light. It's a crosswind landing, but it's about 8 knots, so that's the first thing to mention. Nice long runway will obviously help, as we've got a problem with the aircraft. It seems auto brakes aren't working. Again, not a problem as long as main brakes are working. I see no reason why they shouldn't be. I've got no ECAM issues. Acupressure's looking fine. That's all in the green. No hydraulic issues. So I can only assume it's either a sim bug or the auto brake just doesn't want to work. In which case, manual braking will be used when we touch down and land. Let's brief how we're going to fly the arrival then. So the Trent Star, which we've got here coming in, we'll fly it down using use the constraints really. When we get to Mammal, we can head direct towards the Finley NDB, and then we'll probably just break off instead of sort of flying over Finley over the airport and circling around. We can just enter a sort of right-hand traffic pattern. Platform altitude is 2,500 feet. MSA is 2,200 feet. So I might just use the fixers page just to give us a bit of guidance to get down, and yeah, we will we'll be fine with that. We'll just sort of vector ourselves in for landing. A bit of information on the runway itself. It's an ILS approach, 3-degree ILS approach, so that's all normal. Yeah, 2,500 feet. Transition altitude 5,000 feet is transition altitude. Sorry, platform altitude is 2,500 feet. MSA 3.2. So yeah, that's fine. There's no real terrain around the airport either, so again, that's good. Once we have landed, quick look at the airport itself. We could probably get off at Bravo if we need to. Yeah, get off at Bravo. Don't think we'll need to roll all the way to the end. Taxi on Charlie to the main apron. Squawk Ident says instant wind from his weather station at Finningley, 248 at 10 knots. Well, that works for the direction we're going to be landing in. Don't suppose you've got a QNH there as well, do you? Yeah, so either way. Alright, so threats and errors. Yeah, the main threat then is the lack of the auto brake, which is very strange. Not seen that come up with an issue before, but there it is. We'll mitigate that. I will use reverse idle to begin with. If I don't think the aircraft's stopping as well as I want, we'll obviously set max reverse and max manual braking to stop the aircraft. Very important, we will need to check spoilers have deployed once touchdown, just make sure there's no problems with the electronics and computers, because we know something's not working quite right. If they haven't auto-deployed, then obviously we can deploy them manually. But the fact that we've got a nice long runway at Finningley is in our favour for this one. And our top of descent is nearly upon us then. So we're going to get down flight level 120 and we'll begin that now. So descent 120 blue, down we go. And I'm going to pop it in Echo Golf Charlie November runway 20. Pop a 9-mile radius in there. And what is the runway track? It is, or the radial is 018. So that should now give us, if we are going to not fly the full procedure, it should give us a nice... Yeah, that's perfect. So the idea, we'll not fly this full track, we'll tie the flight plan up once we broke off, we'll make right-hand traffic pattern, we'll come around here, as we're, then we'll make a right base traffic, and then we're in. That's the plan. All we have to do now is execute it. Lulu, the Vulcan did live there. I think they moved it once the airport closed, sadly. Squawk Ident QNH is 1013. Oh, interesting. What have I got? 1018. Do we use Lulu's? Do we use Squawk Ident's weather station then, and see what it's like? The problem is, Squawk, yours is correct. However, my simulator will be using Sheffield's weather, or a combination of Sheffield and Leeds' weather. So we probably need to stick with what the simulator's going to have. And actually, Squawk Ident says no, the Vulcan is still there. It's on the Foxtrot apron. Is it still there? That's brilliant, because there was talk of having to get it moved, wasn't there? At one point. Paul, if we now change to runway 20, we have indeed. Yeah, the winds are in. They're favouring that. So that's the plan. Where's that? Is that East Midlands down there? I think it is. East Midlands Airport in front of us. So yeah, then just whilst we're in the descent, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream. It does make a major difference to the channel, so thank you everyone that's done that. We've got the aviation gift shop as well. You can now check out, link in the video description and at the top of the chat. And as we were speaking about a little bit earlier on, Heathrow Airport by Innobills is currently on sale, so you can grab that using the links at the top of the stream in the chat and in the video description as well. Those links, of course, do also support the channel, and the aviation merch store as well, Aviation Aisle. Using that link will get you a discount as well off your total order if you want to go aviation merch shopping. Let's try to see if we've got any aircraft down there. Might be a bit too high up to see. Doc, which airport is that? November Juliet. I don't recognise that. It's not Gamston or somewhere like that, is it? Or Leeds East. I keep seeing a lot of aircraft departing from Leeds East Airport, which in my day used to be Church Fenton. That, of course, now it's a commercial airfield. Well, it's a private airfield. It's no longer owned by the RAF, I don't think. Hey, Wayne, long time no see. Oh, is that Humberside, Dark? I suppose that's not a million miles away either, is it, to be fair? Oh, typical. My cup of tea has just cooled down enough to drink. And I'm going to be too busy to drink it in a moment. Don't know if I'm going to fly over my house. So there's East Midlands. So this is the M1 then, isn't it? It's the main motorway, the M1 that goes all the way around here. I'm trying to count the junctions. See if we can see Meadow Hell. Aaron, favourite biscuit to dunk? What a question. Do you know when I was younger, do you know what I used to really like? Dilute orange juice and dunking ginger biscuits in it. It sounds disgusting, but I absolutely loved doing that. They're not mine, Wayne. I don't wear any. Christian, did I have John's permission to take off from Jersey? John doesn't own Jersey Airport just because he's smashed into it a few times. I never liked drinking the drink that I actually dunked biscuits into, though. You get too many bits in the bottom of them. Looks quite bright, doesn't it? So summer is on the way. The clocks will be rolling forward soon as well, which means sunset landings will be coming up. Ah yes, Christian, that is a very good point. Jersey does indeed own him. Dark, do I need permission to land at Doncaster since I'm from Barnsley? Keep telling you I'm a Sheffield boy. originally. Oh, Wayne, I'd never dunk a pie. Yeah. See, I know we're on descent and I should be monitoring my rate of descent, but I've got the McDo box next to me, so I can see that we're on profile. Our VDEV is 0, so that's good. Although we should probably get back in the cabin now and start preparing stuff. As we're in descent mode as well, we're adhering to our speed constraints and altitude constraints. Actually, descent mode is irrespective of the speed constraints, so disregard that information. That was rubbish. Speed constraints are only adhered to if you're in managed speed mode, which we are. So I am going to pull for open descent, and I'm just going to wind that speed up a little bit. I'm just going to drop beneath the profile slightly so that we can, because we're going to be using a few less track miles, not many, but enough. Okay, seatbelt sign is on. Lee, can I tell you what the current internal light setup? So the dome light is off. Floodlights are on a little bit. Integrated lighting, we whap that up. The pedestal, you can have that on and off. It's quite bright enough. I don't actually need it on at the moment. So, and that's basically it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go actually direct to Mammal. We're about 3,000 feet below. So I'm happy to wind the speed back to 50 knots, just to level off a bit, let that speed drop. Team Simple, do you ever do a whole descent in just descent mode? Not really. Things get in the way, so it doesn't really work, particularly in the UK and a lot of other European airports, because the stars don't take you right down to the ILS, the initial approach fix. In America, however, I could see how you would probably use managed descent mode all the way down, because their stars are literally, some of them, as it LAX, they start 200 miles out or something daft, and you can just wind in the low altitude when ATC says to descend via the star. Wind down your platform altitude almost, hit descent, and let the aircraft do its thing. Manage speed, manage descent, and yeah, descent all the way down. But you don't get that here in the UK. Traffic gets in the way, ATC keep you high and stuff like that, so. Right, 5060, set. Yardy, if they swept the runway for us. Oh, we had strong winds the other day, so it's fine. Right, I'm pretty certain I'll live underneath where we are now. Don't recognise anything. No idea. I certainly don't live a million miles away from Mammal. So okay, so that is 10,000 feet. We'll get the lights on. And at Mammal then, we're going to make a left turn to far right traffic. And Hans says he lives in Donny, can see his house when over Doncaster. See, probably able to see a lot more if it was daytime. Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Wayne, thank you. Okay, I'll pop this into heading mode. I'm going to send 3000. QNH is 1018. Tidy up that flight plan. Activate the approach phase. Start slowing our aircraft down. We've got a bit of drift as well because we've got a 30 knot wind, so let's just bring that round a little bit. Control the track.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Ooh, wonderful. Chart says Liz trust in vicinity of the runway. Okay, flaps 1, speeds checked. Flaps 1. And there's our airfield. Doesn't look very well lit up, does it? Clearly the councils haven't turned the electric on yet. So pull speed 190, speed brakes can go away. Let's increase that rate of descent in a moment then. Actually, to be fair, no, we probably don't need to do that. Fuel check before we try then. We've got 2.1 tons, that's fine. That's a good 700 kilogram above CNR. Leeds is the alternate. That's not Leeds, is it? Surely. Is that Leeds East? Yes, I think that's Church Fenton, Leeds East. Even in HD, just giving him a heart attack by flying the wrong colours. I couldn't take EasyJet to Doncaster HD. Right, Indy Fox November Lima's identified. Is our auto brake still bugged? Yep, okay. We've briefed it. Idle reverse, manual brakes, max reverse if the aircraft's not slowing down. HD, this is where you did your base training many years ago. Well, it's got a long enough runway. No auto brake. I've got nothing. I've got no information on that whatsoever. There's nothing wrong with the hydraulics or any ECAM faults or anything. We just cannot arm auto brake. So, thank God we've got a long runway. Platform altitude then is 2.5, so 2,500 set. I did have a quick look HD, I couldn't find anything. Robin Hood Doncaster Traffic, Wisgo 34 Alpha Mike, is establishing right traffic pattern, and we are 13 miles out on the ILS runway 20. I'll start. I don't like that approach angle. Going to end up having to do glide slope capture from above if we went in at that angle. Let's just bring around to the left and capture that localizer and glide slope at the same time. We've got wind from our back right, it's just giving us a bit of drift. Flaps 2, speeds checked. Flaps 2. Lock start. Manage speed. Flaps 3, speeds checked. Flaps lead landing, remember, so get the gear down in a couple of miles. Landing checklist, and hopefully job's done. Look at that crosswind. This was going to be one of our biggest threats, not knowing what the simulator's weather was going to actually depict for us. So that's going to be left rudder, right aileron. Glide slope start is captured. Missed approach then is 2,500 feet, so that's already set. Gear down. Spoilers armed. Lights are on. HD wouldn't have used flaps 3. No, that's a fair point. We are flying faster. Not sure if that... I did think about doing this, but I'm not sure if it will fix it. No, it didn't.
Manchester traffic EC73 Kilo Mike, direct to Pole Hill, CILS 23 right.
Oh, crosswind landing, and a decent one at that. It's, it looks like. So, 1,000 feet, autopilot off. I would imagine that speed, that wind speed's probably going to drop a little bit, so we just need to keep teasing it to the left. Stable.
Above 100. 50, 40, minimum 10, 5.
Okay, manual brakes. And we're going to stop fine. Do you know what? I think the auto brakes were armed. They are armed. We've stopped. Why is max manual brake coming on and off? This is a sim bug. This is not me. What? What are we doing? Okay. We're moving again, that's the main thing. Good job there's no traffic behind us. We will check the brake temperatures once we vacate, just to see what's going on with that. Let's get off the runway. Bet you don't have this problem in Boeing. Dark Fury, you've got a number for us to call. It better be a bloody mechanic. Like kangaroo juice down the runway. No, but we don't have doors either. We'll check the replay as well in a minute then. Okay. Tidying my aircraft up. Ah, Doncaster Sheffield. Or is it just Robin Hood now? I can't remember what they call it. Team Super says Boeing gives you fresh air at 15,000 feet. It did used to be called Robin Hood Dark, didn't it? I'm not making that up. It was Robin Hood Airport. In fact, doesn't it still say it at the front of the building? Might have to go and have a look. Right, straight on the first stand. Forward right, apparently. Look at that, no staff. Such a sad sight. Lights are on in the terminal though, that's good.
Manchester traffic E732 right, heading 553 to intercept pilot. 23 right, Manchester traffic.
There we go. Right. Parking brake on. What we got? Brake temperatures 180, 170, 105. Oh, they're not too bad. They're okay. We're not actually cooking anything. Chris, you said probably Disney wanted more money for the use of the name Robin Hood. Wouldn't put it past them, to be fair. Okay, let's just turn all this off. So normally over close, shut down the engines. It's been 3 minutes. Shut down the engines and cut off the fuel. AP would obviously be running by now as well. I'm not bothered about that. We're going to check out the replay. I need to come off VATSIM for that, of course. So done that. And yes, a little bit of a Wizz Air landing. Why not? Someone asked if the Vulcan is still there. I didn't think it was. Apparently it is. I thought they'd moved it. Not yet. Ancient Down says, look at the stock market. They've just mentioned every aircraft model that was ever made. Yeah, crosswind landings are always good fun. They're even more fun when you get a decent touchdown. Somewhere over there that you're looking at right now is the Doncaster Wildlife Park, which if you live anywhere near South Yorkshire, you must go and spend a day there. I think it's amazing, but it's particularly this time of year, it's cold. Even in the summer it's cold. It's very exposed and a little bit high up, so yeah, it's not the place you want to go in winter. Unless you wrap up very, very warm. Offworld 2020 says Doncaster Sheffield Robin Hood Airport, but all the road signs from the M1 just say Robin Hood Airport. Oh, well, that's because the council can't afford to change them, most likely. But obviously the locals is just Doncaster, Donny. Would be amazing if it opens again. They've got the lease. They just need someone to operate the airport now, who aren't Peel. How amazing would it be if you can get airlines like EasyJet in there and Ryanair? Wizz would hopefully go back. Organ, would there be a special stream when the airport's reopen? If, Organ, if. It's always a big if. HD, yeah, no staff is quite realistic. It is. Oh, that looked like a fairly decent touchdown, given the conditions. And then we managed to stop ridiculously quickly. We stopped quickly anyway in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think the physics of that are modelled quite right. But yeah, if you kept trying to slam on Auto Brake Max, which you can't do, you can't land with Auto Brake Max, or you certainly shouldn't be able to. So guys, thank you so much for for joining us. Hope you have had fun. Nice chilled out Friday night stream, something a little bit different. Fingers crossed. It'd be nice to see this airport back open again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get on now until next week, so this will be my last stream of the week. Thanks for all your amazing support as well this week, guys. It's been awesome to get 4 live streams back to back. Remember to check out the links and grab yourself some merch. Builds as well, if you want to pick up London Heathrow, that's currently on offer. Again, link in the video. And still, I think the Airbus A300 is still on offer as well, 15% off if you buy Rockford Airport. So definitely worth a shout as well. So guys, whatever you're doing this weekend, hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to leave you with our usual landing replay from the head. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. Thanks for your support, as always, to our EasyJet Sim Pilot channel members. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you all again very soon. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Too low.